What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D, and I want to talk to you guys about opening up to women and why you shouldn't do it. This this was partially inspired by a video I seen recently about a woman going off about how she doesn't respect men who open up to her. Now, you as a man should already know this, and I've made a video about this before, but I guess this is one of those things that it's always going to be necessary to do a refresher of. Men, you are not supposed to open up to your woman and be vulnerable. You are not supposed to. That's not part of being a man at all. And some of you may be like, "Oh, well, she wanted me to. She said let her in." It does not matter. Women will say that. It will. Women will say that. Open up to me, talk to me, let me in. You can trust me, all that. And there's a couple things that will happen if you take her up on that. One, she will lose respect for you. And it's not even intentional. It's just female nature. She will lose respect for you behind what you told her, depending on what it is. And also, she will lose attraction for you, depending on what it is. I know a guy, he opened up to his wife about he was abused, the touching kind, by a family friend who was also male. He opened up to his wife, telling her about that, and I mean it was absolutely disastrous. His wife went on and divorced him. Now you could say, "Oh, that wasn't right. She shouldn't have did that. She wasn't about nothing. She wasn't loyal." You can say any of that stuff. Bottom line is, he probably would still be married right now had he simply kept his mouth shut about that. It's just simply female nature. Men have to be seen as strong, as a rock, as a protector, leader, provider. You got to be Superman pretty much. And there is no way that she can view you as that now that she's known you've been violated by another man. It doesn't matter that it wasn't your fault. That's unfortunate that it wasn't your fault. You're a victim, and it is what it is. But some things you just can't share with your woman. Okay? Your woman's female nature doesn't care that you were a victim. All right? It's very important for y'all to understand this. You can't share everything with everybody. Some things you gonna have to just take to your grave. Social media got y'all thinking that y'all could open up and do these story times about everything. No. Close your mouth up. Like, y'all really got to stop sharing so much, man. And oftentimes, whatever it was that you told her, it's coming up, bro. The next argument y'all have, or maybe not the very next one, maybe in a year or something like that, but it's coming up again. Right? It's going to get flung in your face that you got touched, all right, and how now it makes sense how you not as masculine as Tyrone was or whatever. I'm telling you, man. Now this has never happened to me, but I've seen it happen enough times. The reason why it's never happened to me is because I know better. I'm just simply not gonna open up. I'm not going to no woman talking about, "Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm upset because this thing or that thing didn't go my way. Me and such, we're not friends anymore. We had a fall." I'm not going to a woman talking to her about that, man. Stop opening up and confiding in women when it comes to your problems. Your woman is not your therapist. Really. She is not your therapist. She never has been your therapist. She never will be your therapist. You cannot confide in a woman about whatever your deepest, darkest secrets are. If you just need to get that shit off, go find a therapist that you pay. That way, I mean, even if they judge you, so what? They're never really going to say anything about it because you're paying them. If you just really need to get that shit off, pay somebody. All right, maybe you could talk to your uncle about it. Maybe you could talk to your dad about it, your brother, your cousin, somebody. Though, even then, I don't recommend it because your business is going to become family gossip. Some of the men around y'all, they got feminine ways. You go confide in them, talking to them about something man to man, and the moment that y'all done with the conversation, they gonna go call somebody and tell them what you told them. So how do you get around this? You gonna have to take that stuff to your grave, whatever it is. I know that may sound harsh, but I'm just giving y'all free game here, man. Stop telling people y'all secrets, especially your damn woman. She can come to you and tell you about this, that, and the third. You are always expected to be there and be a rock for her. But don't you ever think for a second that that road goes both ways. Nothing turns a woman off faster than you coming to her being all emotional like she would coming to you. Like, really, man, straight up. I don't know where y'all be getting this stuff from, man. As a man, sometimes you have to make decisions that are in the best interest of the relationship. And she can come to you saying, open up to me, talk to me, all that cute stuff that she done heard on Dr. Phil and these other programs that it sounds nice and all, but bottom line is you need to know better. The moment you confide in her, telling her something compromising, it's over. Never, ever give your woman reason to look at you as less of a man. If she has this image of you of being a strong, masculine, man, why in the world would you then do something to shatter that? Like going and telling her you used to get whatever done to you by whatever preacher for years or whatever. Man, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm telling y'all may think that I'm being cruel. Y'all may think that I'm being unsympathetic or, unfeeling or too callous or whatever. The problem is that a man before me should have been the one to tell you this. It's not that I'm being unsympathetic. I'm giving you the game that your dad should have gave you. Stop opening up, talking to these women. If you think about your life up to this point, and be honest, if you think about your life up to this point, when have you opened up and told a woman something really personal, really compromising, confiding in her, and it turned out well? If the answer is never, why do you keep doing it? I don't know any woman ever in my life that got wet behind a guy opening up, telling her some sappy, wimpy, crying, complaining stuff, trauma dumping on her. Never in my life have I seen a woman get aroused behind that. Never. So I'm gonna leave it there, man. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.